cos of omega power 1, 2, 3, 4 plus omega power 21 into pi minus 5. Since we know that omega cube is 1, to find omega power any larger number, divide this number with 3 and write down the remainder. So if we divide this number with 3, what will be the remainder? 1. So this is omega power 1. Omega. Next, omega power 2021. Divide this number with 3. Remainder will be 2. So this is omega square. Therefore, cos of omega plus omega square into pi minus 5 by 4. What is 1 plus omega square? 0. So omega plus omega square will be minus 1. So minus 1 into 5 minus 5. So this is cos of minus 5 pi by 4. And we know that cos of minus theta is nothing but cos theta. This is cos 225, which is minus 1 by root. Next, if the roots of the equation z minus 4 whole cube is equal to 8i or a minus 2i, b plus i, and c plus i, then what is square root ABC? 8i can be written as minus 8i cube because I cube is minus I. So minus 8 into minus I is plus 8. Therefore, this is nothing but minus 2i whole cube into 1 I can write. Therefore, z minus 4 is equal to minus 2i into cube root 1. Therefore, z minus 4 is equal to minus 2i into cube roots of unity are 1, omega, and omega square. So, from this, what will be z? 4 minus 2i. From this, what will be z? 4 minus 2i into omega. Omega is minus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2 omega value. So, if you simplify this, 4 plus multiply with 2i. So, 4 plus I minus 2 to get cancelled root 3 I square. So, plus root. So, what is z from this? 4 minus 2i into omega square is minus 1 by 2. Z minus 4 is equal to minus 2i into omega square is minus 1 by 2 minus I root 3 by 2. Or z minus 4 is equal to multiply with minus 2i, then you will get I minus of minus plus root 3 I square minus. So, what is z from this? 4 minus root 3 plus I. Here z is equal to 4 plus root 3 plus I. This is 4 minus root 3 plus I. Here z is equal to 4 minus 2I. So those three values are given as a minus 2I, b plus I, c plus I. Then what are the values of a, b, c? So what is a? A minus 2I. A is 4. What is b? B plus I. 4 plus root 3. C will be 4 minus root 3. Now find square root of a into b into c. That is square root of 4 into 4 plus root 3 into 4 minus root 3 is 7. So 4 plus root 3 into 4 minus root 3 is 16 minus 3. So 13. So root 13 fours, root 52 to root 13. Option C. After getting ABC, find square root of ABC. Root 52 will get, which is root 13. Next, if omega is complex cube root of unity, then we know that 1 plus omega square is 0. And the given question is 1 minus omega plus omega square whole power 6. That is not E, that is omega. So 1 plus omega square plus omega whole power 6. What is 1 plus omega square minus omega? What is 1 plus omega? Minus omega square. So this is minus 2 omega whole power 6. Minus 2 omega square whole power 6. Minus power 6 is even, 2 power 6, 64 into omega power 6 is 1, omega power 4 is also 1. 128 is the answer, option D. Next, the real part of z which satisfies I into z power 4 plus 1 is equal to 0. You have to find the real part of that. So I z power 4 is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 is nothing but I square. Therefore, z power 4 is equal to I. Z is equal to I power 1 by 4. I can be written as 6 pi by 2. Whole power 1 by 4. Because I is 0 plus I into 1. 0 is cos pi by 2. I into 1 is sin pi by 2. This is nothing but 6 pi by 2. From De Moivre's theorem, one of the value of 6 pi by 2 whole power 1 is 6 pi by 8, which is cos pi by 8 plus I sin pi by 2. This is z. Therefore, what is real part of z? Cos pi by 8. Option B. Next, if omega naught, omega 1, so on up to omega power n minus 1 are nth roots of unity. I am taking n as 3. Therefore, cube roots of unity are 1, omega, omega square. I am assuming n as 3. Therefore, nth roots of unity becomes cube roots of unity, and we know that these are the cube roots of unity. Then, since I took n is equal to 3, the last term will be, see, the question is finding 1 plus 2 omega naught, 1 plus 2 omega 1, up to omega n minus 1. But I took n as 3 means last term will be omega 2. So you have to find up to here. In place of omega naught 1, in place of omega 1 omega, in place of omega 2 omega square. So this is 3 into, multiply those two factors. So 3 into 1 plus, take 2 common, you get omega square plus omega. Omega cube is 1. And we know that 1 plus omega square is 0. So omega plus omega square will be minus 1. So 3 into 1 minus 2 plus 1. So this is 4. 4 into omega. This is 4. So answer is 9. When we got answer as 9 by taking n is equal to 3. Now put n is equal to 3 in the options and check where you get answer as 9. Next, the sum of complex roots of the equation x minus 1 whole cube is equal to minus 64. That can be written as minus 64 into 1. So this is nothing but minus 4 into cube root 1. Cube roots of 1 are 1, omega, sorry, once. So x minus 1 will be equal to minus 4 into cube root 1. So in place of cube root 1, write omega square and 1. So from this, what is the value of x you get? Minus 3. From the second one, 1 minus 4 omega. Third, but what is the question? This is not complex root. The sum of complex roots. So what is sum of these two? This is nothing but 2 minus 4 into omega plus omega square. Omega plus omega square is minus 1, so this will be 6. Option A. Sum of the complex roots. Next, 1 omega omega square are cube roots of unity. So 1 plus omega square is 0 and omega cube is 1. Now, the question is x plus y whole square plus x omega plus y omega square whole square plus, there is small mistake here, this is x omega square plus y omega. This is not x omega whole square, x omega square. Now expand all the terms. Use a plus b whole square expansion. Now omega cube is 1 implies omega power 4 is omega cube into omega, which is 1 into omega omega. Now I can take x square common from these three. If I take x square common, then I get 1 here, omega square there, omega power 4 is omega. Similarly, take y square common from these three terms. Again, I get 1, omega power 4 is omega, omega square. Next, what are the terms left out? 2xy, omega cube is 1. Here also 2xy, here also 2xy. So altogether 6xy. And 1 plus omega square is 0. So answer, final answer is 6xy. So this is equal to 6xy. Option C. X1, alpha 1, alpha 2, so on, up to alpha 4 are the roots of the equation. Z power 5 minus 1 is equal to 0. And omega is cube root of unity. Then x minus 1, x minus alpha 1, x minus alpha 2, x minus alpha 3 into x minus alpha 4. Now, since we require omega minus 1, omega minus alpha 1, put x is equal to omega. Sorry, should be x power 5 minus 1 there. Okay. So x power 5 minus 1 is equal to. Since we require omega minus 1, omega minus alpha 1, put x is equal to omega. Then you get omega power 5 minus 1 is equal to omega minus 1 into omega minus alpha 1 into omega power 5 is nothing but omega square. Now, to get the required value, you have to add omega on both sides. Add omega on both sides. Now, omega square plus omega is minus 1. So, this will be minus 2 is equal to the required value. So, answer is minus 2. Options. Next, if x is a cube root of unity other than 1, so I can take x as omega. Because given that x is a cube root here other than 1, you can take either omega or omega square. Then what will be x plus 1 by x? Omega plus 1 by omega. In place of 1, I can write omega cube by omega. So this is omega plus omega square, which is minus 1. Then x square plus 1 by x square will be omega square plus 1 by omega square. Again, in place of 1, we can write omega cube. So this is omega square plus omega. This is also minus 1. Don't think that every term will be minus 1. Now look at x cube plus 1 by x cube. Omega cube plus 1 by omega cube, which is 1 plus 1 by 1, which is 2. So where you get 2 for powers of multiples of 3. So how many terms we have altogether? 12 terms we have. In this, for multiples of 3, that is for 3, 6, 9, 12, you will get 2 as the answer. And for the remaining 8 terms, altogether 12 terms, you will get minus 1. So what is the required value then? 8 terms we have minus 1 whole square. So 8 into minus 1 whole square. And the remaining 4, which are multiples of 3, we have 2 square. So this will be 8 plus 4 into 4, 16. 24 is the final answer. Option C. Listen here, there are 12 terms altogether. Out of 12 terms, the terms which have powers as multiples of 3, that is x cube plus 1 by x cube, next x power 6, x power 9, x power 12. For all those 4 terms, you will get value as 2. For the remaining 8 terms, you will get minus 1 and whole square of that. So 8 into minus 1 whole square plus 4 into 2 square, 24. Omega represents a complex cube root of unity, then 1 plus 1 by omega into 1 plus 1 plus omega square plus 2 plus 1 by omega, 2 plus 1 by omega square, so on, n plus 1 by omega into n plus 1 by omega square. I am taking n as 1. If I take n as 1, then the required expression will be 1 plus 1 by omega into only up to this. If you take n as 2, then you have to take 2 terms. Now 1 plus 1 by omega is nothing but omega square. 1 by omega square is nothing but omega. And 1 plus omega square is minus omega. 1 plus omega is minus omega square. So altogether you get omega cube, which is 1. So by taking n1, I got 1. Which option gives 1 when n is equal to 1? What is option A? Option A, when n is 1, this is 2 by 3, which is wrong. Option B, 1 into 1 plus 2 by 3. This is correct. Second option is the correct answer. Next, if alpha is a non-real root of x power 7 is equal to 1. Since alpha is the root of x power 7, 1, alpha power 7 will be 1. Then alpha into 1 plus alpha into 1 plus alpha square plus alpha power 4 is equal to how much? This is alpha plus alpha square into. Now multiply the two factors. Alpha plus alpha cube plus alpha power 5. Alpha square plus alpha power 4 plus alpha power 6. Since alpha is a non-real root of x power 7, 1 means those are seventh roots of unity. X is 1 power 1 by 7, right? So what is sum of seventh roots of unity? Sum of nth roots of unity is always 0, which means 1 plus alpha square plus alpha cube plus alpha power 4 plus alpha power 5 plus alpha power 6 is 0. Now then what is this required value? Alpha plus alpha squared, alpha cube, alpha power 4, alpha power 5, alpha power 6. What is the value of this? Minus 1 from this. From this result, alpha plus alpha squared plus alpha cube plus alpha power 4 plus alpha power 5 plus alpha power 6 will be minus 1, option C. Next. Already I told you 1 plus I by 1 minus I will be I. Now, the given expression can be written like this: 1 plus I whole power 2016 by 1 minus I whole power 2016 into 1 minus I whole power square. 1 minus I whole power 2014 I write like this: 2016 into 1 minus I whole square. Then what is the value of this? 1 plus I by 1 minus I power 2016 into 1 plus I square minus 2I. We know that I power 4 is 1. Then how to find I power larger numbers? Divide that number with 4. Divide this number with 4. Remainder is 0. So I power 0 into. So answer is minus 2I. Option A. Next, if omega is complex cube root of unity, then omega power that 1 by 3 plus 2 by 9 plus 4 by 27 plus so on up to infinity. These are in geometric progression because common ratio is same. What is sum of infinite terms in GP? A by 1 minus R. A is the first term by 1 minus common ratio is 2 by 3. So this is 1 by 3 by 1 by 3, which is 1. Similarly, 1 by 2 plus 3 by 8 plus 9 by 32 plus these are also in GP. And what is sum of infinite terms? A by 1 minus common ratio is 3 by 4. So 1 by 2 by 1 by 4 is 2. Therefore, what is the required expression? Omega power 1 plus omega power 2, which is minus 1. Option B. So both the series are in geometric progression. This is based on De Moivre's theorem. What is De Moivre's theorem statement? If n is a positive integer, sorry, if n is any integer, cos theta plus sin theta whole power n will be equal to cos n theta plus I sin n theta, which is nothing but cis theta whole power n is equal to cis n theta. Therefore, so the given value is cis 2 theta whole cube, cis of minus 3 theta whole power 5 by cis 3 theta whole square, cis 4 theta whole cube. This is nothing but cis 6 theta into cis minus 15 theta by De Moivre's theorem by, again this is cis 6 theta into cis 12 theta. So you can cancel these two. And what is cis theta 1 by cis theta 2? Cis of theta 1 minus theta 2. So by using that, this is nothing but cis of minus 27 theta. Option B. Next, the value of 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta whole power n plus 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta whole power. What is 1 plus cos theta? 2 cos square theta by 2 plus I into sin theta. 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta whole power n. Again 1 plus cos theta, 2 cos square theta by 2 minus I into what is common? 2 cos theta by 2 is common. Then you get cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2 whole power n. Again 2 cos theta by 2 common. So what is common in both the terms? 2 power n is common, cos power n theta by 2 is common. From de Moivre's theorem, cos theta plus I sin theta whole power n is cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Similarly, cos theta minus I sin theta whole power n will be cos n theta minus I sin n. These two gets cancelled. So 2 power n cos power n theta by 2 into cos n theta by 2 plus cos n theta by 2, 2 cos n theta by 2. 2 power n into 2, 2 power n plus 1 cos power n theta by 2 into cos n theta by 2. Option C. This is direct shortcut formula. A plus IB whole power n plus A minus IB whole power n is equal to root of A square plus B square whole power n into cos of n tan inverse B by 2 into. This is a shortcut formula for this. Instead of n, we have 1 by n. So replace n with 1 by n, then what is it? 2 times root of A square plus B square whole power 1 by n cos of 1 by n tan inverse B by n. Next 3 into cos 40 plus I sin 40 is cis 40. This is 4 into cis 80. So this is nothing but 12. What is the shortcut formula for side cis theta 1 into cis theta 2? Cis of theta 1 plus theta. So this is cis of 120. What is cis of 120? Cos 120 plus I sin 1. Cos 120 is minus of sin 120 is root 3 by 2. So this is 6 into minus 1 plus root 3. Option D. Next, P and Q are given. You have to find under root P by Q. P is cis 2 alpha. Q is cis 2 beta. Plus, minus Q by P. What is cis theta 1 by cis theta 2? Cis of theta 1 minus theta 2. This is 2 beta minus 2 alpha or minus of 2 alpha minus 2 beta. Whole power half means root. Root means whole power half. Since 1 by 2 is a rational number, one of the value of cis theta whole power n is cis n theta. So cis of half into 2 alpha minus 2 beta minus cis of half into minus of 2 alpha minus 2 beta. So the 2 gets cancelled. So what is left out? Cis of alpha minus beta minus cis of minus of alpha minus beta. Cis theta is nothing but cos theta plus I sin theta. Cis minus theta is nothing but cos theta minus I sin theta. Cos term gets cancelled. I sin plus I sin, 2I sin alpha minus beta, option C. Next, A is cis alpha, B is cis beta, C is cis gamma. You have to find A cube, B cube by C square. What is A cube? Cis alpha whole cube, cis 3 alpha. Cis beta whole cube, cis 3 beta. Cis gamma whole square, cis 2 gamma. What is cis theta 1 into cis theta 2? Cis of theta 1 plus theta 2. What is cis theta 1 by cis theta 2? Cis of theta 1 minus theta. So final answer is cis of 3 alpha plus 3 beta minus 2 gamma. Option B. Next, one value of 1 plus I whole power 1 by 2 is given. You have to find the other value. For that, first express 1 plus I in mod amplitude form. For that, multiply and divide by its modulus. Modulus of 1 plus I is root 2. So multiply and divide with root 2 first. And this 1 by root 2 can be written as cos pi by 4. Plus I into 1 by root 2 can be written as cis pi by 4. Sin pi by 4. So this is root 2 into cis pi by 4. Then 1 plus I whole power half is nothing but root 2 cis pi by 4 whole power half. Root 2 whole power root 2 whole power half is 2 power 1 by 4. Theta can also be written as 2k pi plus theta. Theta is same as 2k pi plus theta, where k is equal to 0 and 1, because 1 plus I whole power 1 by 2 will have two values. Those two values are obtained by giving two different values for k. And what is Euler's identity? E power I theta is nothing but cis theta. So this can also be written as 2 power 1 by 4. Take LCM, cis of 8k pi plus pi. That is 8k plus 1 into pi by 4 whole power 1 by 2. So this is nothing but 2 power 1 by 4. Cis theta whole power n. Cis 8k plus 1 into pi by 8. This is pi by 8. Now, so this is 2 power 1 by 4. By Euler's formula, cis theta is nothing but e power I theta. So e power I 8k plus 1 into pi by 8, where k is equal to 0 and 1. By putting k 0, you will get one value as 2 power 1 by 4 e power I pi by 8, which is already given in the question. This is not 1 pi by 8, this is I pi by 8. Then how to get other value? Put k is equal to 1. Then what will be another value? 2 power 1 by 4 e power I 9 pi by 8. Option D is the correct answer. This is not z, this is pi. 2 power 1 by 4 e power I 9 pi by 8. This is the short method. X plus 1 by x is equal to 2 cos alpha implies x is equal to either cis alpha. You can take x is equal to cos alpha plus I sin alpha or cos alpha minus I sin alpha. Then y plus 1 by y is equal to 2 cos beta means y can be either cis beta or cis of minus beta. Similarly, z plus 1 by z is equal to 2 cos gamma means z is equal to either cis gamma or cis of minus gamma. Then what is x into y into z? X into y into z means cis alpha into cis beta into cis gamma, which is with plus or minus. Then what will be 1 by x by z? 1 by cis theta means cis of minus theta. Therefore, what is xyz plus 1 by xyz? Cis theta plus cis minus theta is nothing but 2 cos theta. Cis theta, when you add cis theta and cis minus theta, cis theta is cos plus I sin, cis minus is cos minus I sin gets cancelled, you get 2 cos theta. So this is one value. If you take cis of minus alpha, cis of minus beta, cis of minus gamma, you get with negative signs. So option B is the correct answer for this. Next. x suffix n is given as cos theta plus I sin theta is cis theta. So cis of pi by 4 4 n. And the question is finding the x1 into, that is into not minus, x1 into x2 into x3 into so on up to infinity. x1 means put n is equal to 1, you'll get cis pi by 4. x2 cis pi by 4 square, cis pi by 4 cube up to infinity. Cis theta 1 into cis theta 2 into cis theta 3 means cis of theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 plus. These are in geometric progression. Sum of infinite terms a by 1 minus, what is the common ratio? What is the ratio of pi by 4 square by pi by 4? That is into 4 by 5. So 1 by 4 is the common ratio. Then what you get? Cis pi by 3. Cis pi by 3 means cos pi by 3, 1 by 2 plus I into sin pi by 3 is root 3 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2, option A. Next, the continued product of the four values of, see, product of nth roots of any complex number z is nothing but minus 1 power n minus 1 into z. This is a shortcut formula for finding product of nth roots of any complex number. Now, here our complex number z is nothing but cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3 whole cube. This is z. Now the question is finding product of four values. Product of, if this is z is cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3 whole cube, then you have to find product of four values of z power 1 by 4, which is nothing but minus 1 power 4 minus 1 into z. That is minus 1 whole cube into z. What is z? From de Moivre's theorem, z is nothing but cos pi plus I sin pi, which is minus 1. So minus 1 whole cube into minus 1 will be plus 1. The shortcut formula for finding product of nth roots of any complex number z is minus 1 power n minus 1 into z. Take z as cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3 whole cube. Now the question will be product of four values of z power 1 by 4. There n is 4 ones. So option A is the correct answer. Next, if theta is equal to pi by 6, then the 10th term, this is 10th term of the series. Look at the series and tell me the 10th term. In second term, we have cos theta plus I sin theta whole power 1. For third term, you have 2. So for 10th term, you have to get, for 10th term, what you get? Cos theta plus I sin theta whole power 9 you will get. This is nothing but cos 9 theta plus I sin 9 theta from de Moivre's theorem. And theta is given as pi by 6. So 9 into pi by 6. 9 pi by 6 plus I sin 9 pi by 6. 9 pi by 6 is nothing but 3 pi by 2. Cos 270, 0. Sin 270 minus 1. So minus I. Option B. Next, the common values of sixth roots of unity and cube roots of unity. There is a shortcut formula for this. Common roots of, sorry, this question is not number of common roots, right? Common values of sixth roots of unity. Sixth roots of unity means 1 power 1 by 6. Cube roots of unity are 1 omega square. Now, 1 can be written as is 0 whole power 1 by 6. theta is same as 2k pi plus theta whole power 1 by 6. This is nothing but cis 2k pi into 1 by 6 k pi by 3, where k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what are these are the 6 roots of unity. So what are the 6 roots? Put k is equal to 0, you'll get cis 0, 1. Put k is equal to 1, cis pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, cis pi, cis 4 pi by 3, and cis pi pi by 3. These are the 6 roots of unity. What are cube roots of unity? Cube roots of unity are 1, omega is nothing but cis 2 pi by 3, omega square is nothing but cis 4 pi by 3. So out of these 6 roots of unity and cube roots of unity, what are the common roots? 1 is one common root, cis 2 pi by 3 is one common root, cis 4 pi by 3 is one common. Cis 2 pi by 3 value minus 1 by 2 plus I root 3 by 2. Cis 4 pi by 3 is this is minus 1 by 2. Cis 120 cos 120 plus I sin 120. So this is plus I root 3 by 2. This one is minus 1 by 2 minus I root 3 by 2. So what are the three common roots? Minus 1, minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2, minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2 option.